perception of mind. Why? Because you've been deceived out of your right frame of mind, and now you're in illusion. How could you say this, Brother Yashua, that I'm in illusion? Oh, well, I went to college, I went to school and everything. Now I'm in college, and I work for some kind of corporation, and I may be in the medical field, the legal field, or I may own my own business. I may be a Moor, I may be a Muslim, I may be an Asiatic, I may be a Christian, I may be a Hebrew Israelite. Hell, I even may be on the Kemetic study, or I may be Afrocentric, or I know all about my peoples, and I'm Pan-African nationalist. We got all sorts of things. I'm a Mason. I'm a Shriner. I'm an Eastern Star. I'm a daughter of ISIS. I'm in the AKA. Yeah. So I'm in the Greek sororities and the Greek fraternities. You see. We in everything. We in all types of movies and entertainment and sports and all types of stuff. You're living in illusion. How can I say that you are living in illusion? Very easily. If I ask any black person, black American, let's leave out those in Central and South America. Let's leave out those in Africa. Let's leave out those that is in Australia. Leave those leave those out in Asia and in Europe. I'm speaking about the blacks that's in the continental United States. If I ask you, where do you belong on the earth? You have no clue. That means that you're living in illusion, because every, and I mean every group of people on this earth can tell you where they belong. And where they belong instantaneously. Hear my words good. Instantaneously connects them with a geographical land on this place that is exclusively theirs. I ain't talking about some place where you became slaves. I'm saying geographically it belongs to those people. And then what connects also to that is a culture and a history. You, black man and black woman, is the only people on the face of the earth, hear my words, that cannot tell me where you belong. Very few of you, if any, have traced your lineage back to some place in Africa. Very few. I would say probably 2% out of all people. 2% out of all black Americans. So that will mean that 98% of you is an illusion. You believe something that somebody told you. They told you once when blacks was taught how to read. And so they was given the Bible, meaning there was no libraries or anything like that. What else are they going to have to read? They had to read Mark Twain and Tom Sawyer, different books like that. They wasn't had access to high knowledge, only the fictional stories that Europeans have given them. And so when they begin to question, then the slave master and his children begin to teach. Back then you would call them Negroes. Begin to teach them that they were found in the jungles of Africa with bones in their noses, swinging on trees, and they were savage. They was having sex with animals, had diseases, and didn't know anything about God. And so whites came to them, and this is part of the story, put them in the holes of ships, let their heads sun up and sun down, branded them, whipped them, lynched them, burned them at the stake, hung their women, killed their children, used their children as gator babies to attract alligators. And what if the alligator ate the baby? Oh, well, it was just a nigger baby. See? They told you that you were savages. And so we ought to thank God that whites have done what they did to us in order to be grateful for being in the world's greatest country. Again, I say unto you, illusion is an erroneous perception of reality, an erroneous concept or belief, the condition of being deceived by a false perception or belief. Something such as a fantastic plan or desire that causes an erroneous belief or perception. Now, let's deal with that third one. Something